I love you. I love you. Oh. Why is my skin dry like this? What are these white dots on my eyelids?
Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And this is going to be a wham bam karate chop. No one asked for this ma'am quickie type of video. So before I do get started, if you could please dunk your fupa balls on all my buttons, as well as I do have memberships listed down below. If you want to support my humble little channel, that way you can. So let's get into this. So it's no secret that Foodie Beauty has been an uncontrolled type 2 diabetic for quite some time. And I said diabetes, uncontrolled especially, destroys the body from the eyes to the feet. And we will get to the feet in a second. You little freaks for the feet. We'll get there. But first I want to talk about Foodie Beauty pointing out skin changes on her eyelids and what that could possibly be.
Why is my skin dry like this? What are these white dots on my eyelids?
First of all, ask a doctor, go to a doctor in person and ask them what the hell is up with this. But Foodie Beauty won't do that because she knows her body is showing signs of uncontrolled blood sugars for years. But it could be possibly this condition here, xanthelasma. Yellowish or white soft fat filled deposits could be the beginning of that, which is linked to high cholesterol. Remember that statin Foodie Beauty has been prescribed a few times now, but it's not taken. Cardiovascular disease, underlying metabolic conditions such as diabetes. So gee, could be that, but who knows? But let's get into the foot stuff, because you guys know I'm a dialysis patient. I see people coming in with toes all the time, gone the next day because not only did their uncontrolled diabetes kill their kidneys, but it also is leading to amputations. So thank you so much for Eyelash on Twitter, on X, for showing this clip. So let's just watch and then we'll discuss.
Oh. Sunshine Eternal! Thank you for subbing! Ready, set.
Now, I've shown Foodie Beauty's feet and legs on this channel a number of times, and usually I comment about the discoloration and how those blue and purple spots could indicate underlying vascular issues, which is often associated with diabetics because unfortunately high glucose rips apart your small blood vessels and you have problems with your feet and your toes. However, this is the first time we're seeing the bottom of Foodie Beauty's foot, and I'm sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing there at the top there, around sort of possibly beginning of a diabetic foot ulcer. Now again, not a doctor, but Foodie hasn't been to one either. Problem with diabetics is these foot ulcers, scratches, blisters, calluses can all lead to very serious infection and can lead to amputation. And the thing is, because of the nerve damage in diabetics, some diabetics, they won't even feel this happening. Now, just if you want to look away, you can. These are some images I found on Google. This is the very start of a foot ulcer that kind of looks like Foodie Beauty. Now, this is where you might want to look away because it can progress and turn into something like this. Sorry, but it's true. And the infection actually goes right to the bone. Here you can see basically the progression of what can happen. Now, who knows? Maybe she stepped in some jam. I really don't know. But the fact of the matter is Foodie Beauty refuses to see a doctor in person so they can actually look at her feet or refer her to a chiropodist who can look at her feet. We have people come around, I said this before, in dialysis, and they look at our feet. Actually, this month we actually had a chiropodist come along, and they do various tests. They look at the feet. They actually put something that vibrates to see if you can feel if there's any nerve damage. But hey, who knows? Foodie Beauty did say once she had glass in the bottom of her foot or in a toe, and it kind of just migrated out. I don't believe for 1 second that she had that happen and skirted all diabetic consequences. I will say this though, with consistently high glucose numbers that Foodie Beauty for some reason smiles and shows her audience, it's not a matter of if a complication will happen, like a heart attack, stroke, amputation, it's when. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.